Today I'm going to be reviewing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Nintendo Switch console. So let's go ahead and go into that, and let me show you a little bit of the gameplay of the Mario Kart.
So once you go into Mario Kart 8, this is the scene that you will be seeing when you first open up into it. So you have the options of single player, multiplayer, online play, and then wireless play. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch Online and you can't do the online play, you can do the wireless play if you have other Switch consoles. But you can do multiplayer up to 4 players on a single Switch console. Of course, you'll need additional controllers, and then single player. Now let me go ahead and go into the single player. So when you're inside of the single player, you're going to see these options. So you have Grand Prix, Time Trials, Versus Race, and then also Battle. You can do all these as a single player. So you can also do these when you're playing multiplayer, but I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm just going to go ahead and select, let's just do Grand Prix up here at the top. And then you get the option of how you want to play it. Now the CC is going to be essentially how fast your car is going to go. So if you are a beginner or the person playing is a beginner, you're going to want to choose 50cc. You can also choose mirror race, so it's going to mirror the courses. So the courses are essentially going to be mirrored or kind of backwards in their presentation. Let's go ahead and go into 50cc. Then what you get to choose is you get to choose which character you're going to use. So I'm just going to, there's obviously a variety of different characters. And let's go ahead and go with just a random dog. Perfect. And then once you do that, you're going to choose the different carts. Now a lot of people don't realize when they first get this game that choosing the cart actually does make a difference. So if you push the plus or the minus button, as you can see in the bottom right corner next to the OK, it's going to pull up this information that's going to give you different stats for that car. So some are going to have a higher top speed but lower acceleration. Others are going to have better handling, etc. So you want to base your decision based on if you're looking for more acceleration, maybe which course you're playing, that sort of thing. And then the same thing is true with the tires. So again, it's going to adjust the speed, the acceleration, and all of those sorts of things. And then also the same thing is true with the parachute that you choose. So some are going to give you more high speed because they add weight to them, etc. So you want to make sure you adjust all of those options. I'm just going to choose 3 random ones. And then of course you're going to choose your courses. So they're different. Since we're doing Grand Prix, each one of these are going to have 4 courses. So you can see those courses there across the bottom. So you have Mario Kart Stadium, Water Park, Sweet Sweet Canyon, Funk Ruins. And so you have all of these options that you can choose from. So you have a total of 6, so you have 12 different Grand Prix courses, and each one has 4. So this comes with a total of 48 courses. So it definitely comes with a wide variety of courses. It'll just take a second. Once it loads, then you're going to go ahead and see this intro. And then you're just going to race the course. And since this is Grand Prix and 1 player, you're going to just be racing against computer players. If you're not familiar with using a controller, if you push the plus or the minus on your Nintendo Switch controller, it will give you these instructions. So you can have the map on or off by just pushing the X button. Accelerate is going to be A. Drift is going to be R, use item is going to be L, steer is going to be your left stick. Now at the very top you can see smart steering is off. If you're playing with younger kids, that's a great option to leave on, as it does allow the cart to kind of steer itself. Same thing with the auto accelerate, you're going to want that on if you're playing with younger kids, as it will kind of keep their car moving throughout the course, not just stopping. And then tilt controls is another really cool option if you have Joy-Cons or a controller that has those capabilities built in. And that is you simply tilt your controller that you are holding in your hand to be able to move the cart around on the course. So definitely a pretty cool option. Now we're just back at the main menu, and I did just want to show you some of the other options that you have. So we're going to go in here. Time trials and versus race are going to be pretty much similar. The only thing difference is with the time trials, you're obviously trying to beat a time versus racing other players. And then versus race, you can actually do custom rules. So again, we're just going to pick a random person, pick a random scenario, and then what it's going to do is you can choose the CC race, so say 50cc, but then you can also do teams like with other players. You can choose which items are going to come up or not come up. So you can do custom items, frantic, no items or coins at all, normal com vehicles, courses, race count. Okay, so you can adjust all of that on this specific one. I'm just pressing B to go back to the main menu. That's on versus race. And then we go and show you battle. Again, you're going to just select your player, select your cart, tires, and parachute. And then this is going to be the different battles. So they have Balloon Battle, which is typical for Mario Kart. Then you got Renegade Roundup, so that one is actually where you're going to be captured. Then you got Bomb Blast, again, that's the one that's been around for quite a few years with Mario Kart. Coin Runners, you're just going to try and collect the coins. Shine Thief, again, one that's been around for a while. And then a random battle of those 5 battles. And again, you can choose whether it's going to be teams, items, how long the rounds are, which vehicles are available, and all of those different options. So overall, this game is definitely a lot of fun. We play it myself with my wife and our kids. Definitely a great game for children, especially because it has those options, the auto accelerate as an option, and then also even the tilt the controller as an option. Works well for our younger kids. So definitely a good game to try out.